With thousands of vacationers flocking to Mackinac Island every single day throughout its tourist season, public safety is an important job, but probably not one that people tend to think about when they visit. Tonight, part 2 of my series, Behind the Magic of Mackinac, Managing the Magic. I got a look at a day in the life of the Michigan State Police troopers assigned there for the summer.
You know, head on a swivel all the time. We're hearing things and just making sure everybody's safe.
Michigan State Police Trooper Shelly Izzard is now on her second 2-year Mackinac Island detail. It's a job that runs deep in her blood.
My godfather was a state trooper. My dad was a magistrate. My grandfather was the chief of police at one time. So public service is really big in my family.
For her, the job is also a homecoming. She's the first resident of Mackinac Island to become a state trooper and come back to be on detail here.
So I have, I think, a unique aspect and understanding of Mackinac Island, the culture, the people, the visitors, the workers. I have huge trust.
She's one of just 2 MSP troopers on the island. The detail is for 2 seasons, April through October. And within the Michigan State Police, it's a highly sought-after position. Trooper Alex Fay isn't on detail on the island right now, but he was the past 2 summers. He was called in for extra help during a busy weekend. And he was one of the lucky few who got the job the first time he applied, thanks to his wife's prodding.
He would always come visit the island, and we'd see the troopers on the island, and we'd say, man, that'd be awesome. And she's like, you know what? Why don't you put in and we can spend the summer on Mackinac Island? That would be awesome.
Now he's stationed in the Metro Detroit area. Quite a change from the slower-paced tourist paradise.
Hustle and bustle all the time. You're always, you don't always get enough time to get out and get in the community and stretch your legs and stuff like that because it's busy.
Troopers Fay and Izzard say it takes a lot of logistics to manage public safety on the island. Trooper Izzard says she and her partner encounter up to 15,000 people a day from all over the world. And with no vehicles on the island, their job is done all on foot or bike. Trooper Izzard says she walks about 10 miles a day and bikes about another 10 miles. And if you've ever been to the island, you know those hills are not easy. So responding to calls can sometimes be a bit of a challenge.
It could be a couple minutes. You could be up the hill, up Fort Hill, Turkey Hill, Mission Hill, which is straight up, or it could be several miles around the beach. And so responding and getting through people is kind of a skill.
She says they respond to all kinds of calls, but some lesser-known things they deal with include camping on the island. Because it's a state park, visitors aren't allowed to just camp wherever they want. And also making sure visitors aren't openly carrying alcohol in the streets. It's still Michigan law, even on the island.
What do you do if you arrest someone? How do you get them off the island? Is there a lockup here? A lot of questions are, why are there police here? And because we have that many people that come and visit, we have a lot of folks that may get separated, children or whatever.
But a big part of the job is simply interacting with people and making sure everyone has a great visit safely.
It's a huge privilege and a huge honor for me to be able to come back and serve my community as a state trooper, keeping people safe, just being a really big ambassador for Michigan State Police and for the community of Mackinac Island.
Well, by the way, there is a jail on the island, and Trooper Izzard says it can be a very embarrassing walk of shame for people who are arrested. Ooh. The troopers eventually have to put them back on a ferry to the mainland with other visitors while they're handcuffed. So probably not something that you would want to experience on your trip.
That is embarrassing.
Yes, just a little bit. But tomorrow in the final part of my series, I'll introduce you to a young woman from Escanaba who moved to Mackinac Island and is now a year-round resident there. Behind the Magic of Mackinac, Members of Magic is tomorrow night on your TV6 Early News at 6/5 Central Time.
I can't wait to find out her role in all this. It'd be interesting.
It'll be a cool story. They've all been really cool stories in my opinion.
I agree.